Hey everybody, happy Monday. I am hopping on because I want to talk to you about your blood sugar. So many people may not even understand how your blood sugar correlates to what's going on in your body. I am wearing a CGM again, so I have it just on the back of my arm. And I love watching the data. I find it's just so fascinating. So even if I haven't eaten anything, I'm noticing that my blood sugar, the glucose monitor will go off because it's too high. I notice I dip down really quickly. It's very educational if you are trying to get to the bottom of your health. So many of you, I share this openly. I'm dealing with perimenopause. I've been in this for a few years, and it's starting to get a little bit more erratic in the sense that things are shifting and changing again. So I'm trying to find a new normal as I go throughout this journey, which could last 14 years, I'm told. So obviously we need to be able to function and like live and be comfortable, right? And so even if you are eating super, super clean and you're doing all of the things, I really want to stress to you that sometimes it's not even what you're consuming, it's how you're living and what your hormones are doing. And so, for instance, I have higher cortisol right now. I'm dealing with a little bit more stress than normal. My sleep is not, up to par because I have a puppy, right? I have two puppies at 7 months and under. So my oldest is 7 months and the baby's 10 weeks. I guess he's almost 11 weeks, but I'm not sleeping. So I'm getting maybe 5 hours a night, and that is just not enough. And so the sleep right there is dysregulating things, right? And you need to have efficient and quality sleep every night so that your body can do the repair work and balance all of those hormones and clean things up and do all of that. And I'm not getting that. So there's that. So my cortisol is higher. And every time your cortisol is higher, what happens? Insulin is released. It's just they work side by side. You can call them best friends, you can call them enemies, whatever you want. If you got too high of stress, you're going to have too high of insulin. And when you have too high of insulin, your body becomes resistant to it and it can no longer use it. Your cells are full. So if you're constantly having insulin released, whether you're eating all the time, whether your stress is too high, whatever that looks like for you, your body can't always uptake all of that sugar, right? All of that glucose. So what happens? Your cells are full. Your body's going to store it in your liver. When your liver gets full, you're going to store it as fat. And so that's what happens around that middle. And so this has nothing to do with food sometimes, is what I'm trying to get across here. Yes, and please don't take that the wrong way. What you eat does affect your blood sugar. Yes, it does. But how you're living and how your hormones are also affects your blood sugar without even having the food, is what I'm trying to say. So if your cortisol is too high, this is negatively impacting all of your other hormones. So your testosterone, your estrogen, your progesterone, your DHEA, all of them. This is negatively making it, the rest of them, not be balanced. So it's like, think of an orchestra. If everybody was playing whatever song they wanted, it would be really loud and noisy, right? But when you have, and that's what your hormones are doing when they're in balance. But if you have everything working properly, it's a beautiful song. And so this is what I'm striving to get back to, is just trying to like mitigate my lifestyle. And yes, of course, watching what I eat, that's part of it. Your food and the foods that you fuel yourself make a massive difference in how you feel and how your body functions. There's no denying that. But I'm noticing with the data, even if I haven't had anything to eat and I get a stressful phone call or that something happens, or I'm running after the puppy or whatever, something in my life goes crazy, my CGM will beep at me that it's gone too high. And that's going to show you that even though I haven't had anything to eat, the stress goes up, the glucose goes up, and that's what happens. So it's really important to learn the things you can do in order to not have that happen. One of them is always going for a walk and trying to like calm yourself down. Maybe you're going to, read or do anything that helps you just kind of calm yourself down. That's going to be really important. Changing your lifestyle in whatever capacity in order to get those hormones back in balance is going to be key. And how do you know if you even have a blood sugar imbalance? Like maybe you don't even know what that is, or what that looks like. What does the symptom look like? So that could be infertility, PCOS. If you're having trouble conceiving, you have PCOS. Likely you have blood sugar imbalances. If you are always sweating, this is another thing, can mean that your blood sugar is not balanced. Brain fog is a big one. Frequent urination, hormone issues. That's what I'm talking about. Weight gain, where you just cannot get rid of it and you've got it around your middle. Or you haven't even actually gained any numbers on the scale, but your body composition is different. That's a biggie. You've got the belly fat, you've got headaches, you've got poor sleep, you've got food cravings. That's an obvious one, if for people to understand. Acne or skin problems, anxiety, mood swings. So those are just a few things that could tell you, if you're feeling these things, it could tell you that your blood sugar is not balanced and you need to work on that, because that might not be a big deal today, but I'm telling you, my friend, as you go down the road of aging, of getting closer to perimenopause, if you're not already in it, this is huge in order for you to be able to mitigate and handle the situation when you get to this spot. It's not a fun spot to be in. So we need to figure out what we can do in order to manage it and not feel so run down. Balance your meals, protein, fiber, fat, drink lots of water, get out and walk, get some sunlight, do all of the lifestyle things I'm always talking about. This will really, really help you. If you can get a CGM, absolutely get one. It is just mind-blowing to see what's going on in your body. And I'll start posting some pictures of it too, just because I do find it so interesting, just to see, the dips and it's usually lifestyle. Definitely after you eat food, it's going to go up a little bit, but it should come back down. And it's just very, very interesting. So on that note, I do have my Naturally Balanced Hormone program. It is on sale until September 4th. It is a great price if you use 40% off. So if you want to jump in, it's a 12-week program where we talk about all this. We look at those roots of imbalance and we try and figure out what it is that's going on in our body so that we can fix it, so that we can do it naturally without needing to jump on the medication band. And sometimes it's just food, lifestyle, and maybe some supplements that are natural as well. I'd love to see you there. So if you have any questions or comments about that, just let me know. You can comment below here, send me a message, and I will link it up in the comments so that you can go in and take a look at it. But it is a great way, because knowledge is power. So that is kind of the idea. The more we learn, the more we can grow, and the more we can be detective in our own bodies. So on that note, I hope you're happy, safe, and well, and I'll chat with you soon. Bye, guys.